good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it happens to be for you. Welcome back to Civilization 6, where I'm doing a dumb wonder rush again. Um, let's just start setting things up. I'm gonna go, because we're doing the Sydney Opera House, I am going to go with Mr. John Curtin to stay on theme. Citadel of Civilization, 100% production if they have either received a declaration of war or liberated a city in the past centuries. That's interesting. More housing in coastal cities, pastures trigger culture bombs, yields from campuses, commercial hubs, holy sites, and theater squares. +1 in tiles with charming appeal, +3 in breathtaking. Okay. Diggers. Modern area unit replaces infantry. +10 combat strength fighting on coastal tiles. +5 combat strength fighting in neutral foreign territory. Outback stations, which are unique to Australia. +1 food and +1 production. +1 food for each adjacent pasture. Additional food and production is advanced through the tech at the civic tree for adjacent outback stations and pastures. Can only be built in desert hills, grassland, and plains. Okay. And because we are going for Sydney Opera House, that is a modern wonder. So I'm actually going to start a bit closer to it. I think I really do like the early game, though. What if we just up the game speed? Now let's do it quick. Quick game speed. And all of the leaders random. Everything else standard. Prince difficulty's fine. Yeah. So just all we've done is up the game speed to quick. I hope I don't end up regretting that, but you know, I've got a lot of time. Right. Let's get in.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. Prime Minister Curtin, you will lead Australia through challenge after challenge, and your people will emerge all the stronger for it. Others will seek friendship for your strength. If these friends prove loyal, your might and protection will carry you far. But stay vigilant, for aggression is not your natural course.
All right. Okay. So we're in some foresty stuff on the shores of a lake. Got spices nearby. And some lots of decent farmland. So that's good. I think we've got mountains, which is good for certain wonders, and also a good defensive feature. I think we settle in place. Or we go here. Oh no, but if we're on freshwater, we don't need an aqueduct necessarily. Yeah, we don't need an aqueduct if we're on the coast, on a lake, so yeah, settle in place. Right. Let's have a look around, shall we? And what... Okay. So... it'll be in the civic tree. The opera house. So... we kind of want to focus on culture, don't we? Pottery is always good. We'll start with pottery. And a monument, of course. And Code of Laws is the default start civic, that's fine. Hop onto this hill. Coast. Good. A lot of our abilities are related to the coastline, so that is good that our start bias has worked here. Also, we need coast to build the opera house on. So that's the good. I'm actually going to check the order of the city list, because if we can build the Sydney Opera House actually in Sydney, oh, Sydney is the second city on the list. Okay, so we're gonna be going for it in our second city. So we're gonna have to scout out the coast to see where a good spot to put it is going to be. Because I kind of want to canal into this lake. Because it's a 3-tile lake.
I thought clay must feel happy in the good potter's hand.
So we've got 2 lakes that we can get canals into. Maybe we put Sydney on that marsh tile? To canal into that lake? And then once we get access to canals, we canal from that lake into that lake. So that, you know, any aggression from the sea, they'd have to go in through Sydney to get to Canberra. Although, the AIs in this game do not make as good a use of navies. This would be interesting. Okay. A 3rd city somewhere over here might be good. Okay, let's get a scout out so we can have a better look south.
It is not wisdom, but authority that makes a law.
Right. Policies. More experience for recon units. Probably good to get some faith generation online. that has a culture yield. Okay. I think we'll go craftsmanship this time. We'll have to go irrigation once we're done with animal husbandry. Let's start getting use of our luxuries. You are going south. I think the marble would be in range eventually. I'm not sure. I think we get a granary first and have a look south as well.
If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die, I want to go where they went.
So we need irrigation. Okay, more coast. I don't think it needs to be without cliffs. Might be better without cliffs. But yeah, that tile is definitely even more appealing because there's horses there as well. So I think, yeah, you can go here and wait a few turns until we get irrigation. Because I can't even chop woods at this point, can I?
Skill without imagination is craftsmanship, and gives us many useful objects, such as wickerwork picnic baskets.
Urban planning just for a bit. Keep. Actually, you start heading back for Canberra because I need a settler. Actually, no, it's not you. It's you that needs to start coming back. Damn it. We're gonna want. Honestly, state workforce is not a bad shout. Having you out there with no military units here is actually a little risky. Ooh, Venice. There's apparently a barb outpost nearby. So yeah, calling our military forces back this way, not a bad idea. Yeah, you're gonna have to watch that worker because of that.
Thousands have lived without love, not one without water.
Okay. Okay. That's bad. Because if he gets within sight range of the city, we'll start getting hit with swarms. So I need to start fighting him. And you get to work. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's instant 6. Yeah, I think archery. Okay, that's a problem. That's a real big problem. You sit. Oh no. Oh, this is all... This rainforest is gonna help. This is all going badly very fast. Yeah, I need more troops, because I've just been sandwiched.
May the forces of evil become confused while your arrow is on its way to the target.
Okay. Off to a rip-roaring start, aren't we? Tex. Let's go mining into bronze working so we can get some spearmen, because the barbs already have
A
them.
strong economy begins with a strong, well-educated workforce.
We are going to need conscription. You can work as an escort. Yeah. Upgrade you. You hopefully should be safe behind everything. Foreign trade, because once we've dealt with the barb problem, we'll want to start trading with Venice. There we go. What are we building? government plaza. Commemorate government choices. Let's see. Ooh. Immune to flood damage. Put it here so it doesn't mess with the triangles. And get Victor because of the barbs. Keeping you with the one charge so that I can get the horses right away. You can escort that.
Who deserves more credit than the wife of a coal miner?
Made something of a miscalculation because now I've got I kind of need that archer to help me deal with that, but now I'm in the middle of building a wonder, so I don't have any troops to deal with that. Except the scout, though they seem to have backed off for the moment. I mean, 2 warriors might be enough on their own. Okay. You can fortify until healed. So that shouldn't take you too long. Mission era ends in 9 turns. Oh, we'll finish the wonder by then. Oh
god. That's the positive aspect of trade, I suppose. The world gets stirred up together.
Yes, I don't need to change my policies. Major defeat. Okay. So where is the Sydney Opera House? Is my question. Cultural heritage. So it's all the way over here. So do I just click this and let the civics work through as they will to get me to that point? I mean, it will cause me to skip military training, but mercenaries, which has some useful policies, but I can always divert. It also skips divine right. I can always divert as and when I need to pick up more essential techs. I hope I don't come to regret that decision. Okay, you fortify there. You skip. You, oh god, no, I was sending you over here. Gah. Fortifies will heal here. You skip. You alert here. You go this way. You fortify normally.
Yet in this captious and untenable sieve, I still pour in the waters of my love, and lack not to lose still. Thus, Indian-like, religious in mine error, I adore the sun that looks upon his worshipper, but knows of him no more.
Okay. Hello. That's not good. More archers, please. Don't have the movement to shoot. But you've gotten weakened. Ah, got it. Now the horseman is probably gonna run that way. There you are.
Look back over the past, with its changing empires that rose and fell, and you can foresee the future too.
Change policies. No, I'll keep these.
Bronze is the mirror of the form, wine of the mind.
Okay. Can't return that worker. So I'll set to escort. Writing's probably a good idea. I'm about to get a Eureka for sailing. Within 9 tiles, I think Sydney will be within 9 tiles. So that will definitely help. Son of... That doesn't say Sydney! What the heck? Man... The wiki was wrong. I think we can start on the trader. so I didn't go dark, which is good. Pen, brush, and voice. Okay. Someone got Stonehenge. That's fine. Okay, you can fortify the field. You can go here. Note. Garrison.
Writing means sharing. It's part of the human condition to want to share things. Thoughts, ideas, opinions.
Okay. How? Okay, you can fortify into the field. And you start going to Venice. It's a little risky right now. But we'll be sending stuff that way soon enough. Let's pick up sailing now that we've got the Eureka. I think Sydney might end up down here, and we can make it more mining focused. Because we've got a great spot for an industrial zone there. Let's actually stick a tack there. That's one of the things I love about 6 is map tacks. So let's unhook you. Send you there. Either of these, actually, Rainforest gives a science boost too, doesn't it? Oh no, highest I can get is a +2, regardless of the tile. But let's keep the Rainforest tiles rather than the regular woods. Goodness sake. Yeah, and you stay on alert. Keep an eye out in case anything else comes from the north. You can go south. And we've now got a religion. Well, a pantheon available to us. We've got more iron here. Now, a lot of our special abilities relate to pastures, but we got kind of garbage spawning for pastures. Like we can probably hit another city up here that'll get better use out of them. Patronize. 25% production towards districts in cities without a specialty district. From mines over luxury, bonus resources, plantations. I mean, with a better spawn, this would be crazy with Australia. Let's go. Let's insurance for outposts quoted. Let's go God of the Open Sky, synergize with our civ abilities, and try and settle in a way that helps.
Vessels large may venture more, but little boats should keep near shore.
I could have sworn I had 2 archers. Where did the other one go? I could have sworn I upgraded my slinger into one and then built another. Where did the other one go? Ah, it's down here. That's right. So you guys go here. You use your last build on that pasture, which gives us the culture because of the Pantheon we just got. Let's horseback riding because we just got a boost for it.
The poets have been mysteriously silent on the subject of cheese.
Theater squares. Okay, good. The scout sacrificed itself to save the trade route. Theater square. Aha! It's +3. City. Adjacent wonders and the district. Yes. Good. Oh no. Ah, crud. Dang it. Did get plundered. Got iron now. Venice has got its own military starting to get all this stuff too, which is good.
A man on a horse is spiritually as well as physically bigger than a man on foot.
Tax. Let's go. still don't have much faith generation, so we'll go astrology, get it out of the way. Still, I think we need a play up here. Yeah, let's get another settler on the go. Hopefully that will actually be Sydney.
I don't believe in astrology. I'm a Sagittarius, and we're skeptical.
So we can get like a melee in it. And yeah, you need to retreat.
Divide and rule, a sound motto. Unite and lead, a better one.
Governments. I like Classical Republic thematically. Also, it helps with our amenity issues, because I've been noticing we have some. Gonna go with it. But I'm gonna slap conscription in the wildcard slot. Slap colonization in for now. Oh, that got pillaged at some point. And we've got frickin' barbs. God. Okay, so you start working on stuff there. You take volley and link up settler. You skip a turn because we still got a battlefield down here. I need troops is what I need.
Everything has its limit.
Oh my god.
Iron ore cannot be educated into gold.
Let's take Celestial Navigation. Then I can set a harbor up over here at some point. Maybe here. Not here. That's a better bay, I think. And send an envoy to this.
People who cannot find time for recreation are sooner or later to find time for illness.
Right. There we go. Perfect. You will uncap swordsman instead. And we go culture first. I want amenities. District will give some amenities. I think a trader would probably do us good as well. So there is still a barb camp up here somewhere. Let's upgrade you. And can we snag that? Thank you. And get the marble on the go. Right. Now we finally go here and hope it's Sydney. Stay on alert. Actually, step back. Let him through. So I'll drop you off here. And then come back towards the barb camp. Largest city in the world. I haven't even met anyone else yet. So that's impressive.
And all I ask is a tall ship and a star to steer her by.
Okay. Ooh. Actually. That's actually quite good. A road along that coast. Because it joins up with the original one. Plonks into Venice. Keeps its distance from the barb camp. Shipbuilding might be a good shout. We can boost that a little. Get galleys to do our coastal exploration instead of scouts. Jeez, you again.
Azametü Topkapı'dan Ben Süleyman, Kaysar-ı Rum, selamımızı ihsan ederiz.
The Ottomans, okay. Honor to meet you. I'd love to sample your hospitality. So you guys are up there. And you've got a full-on religion. Okay, we might want to get that next settler out for those horses quick before the Ottomans try forward settling us. Oh, goody hut. Should grab that.
History
Damn it.
is the version of past events that people have decided to agree upon.
Natural philosophy. Twin. Settler. No. Okay. Get rid of the tech now. Grab a monument. You should head that way for the barbs. Gonna need more troops. Let's put you in Melbourne. Right. You can go south down the coast and see what's over here. I think start making horsemen. We just need more troops generally, honestly. Yeah, and you go south as well. Because this outpost is a menace. Right. Wonderful. We don't have bridges yet. Gonna have to go for engineering. There we go. Cleared that. Ah. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like we are on an island. Well, I suppose it is a continent. It is. harbour here. Because I want to be able to build ships on this side as well. Winston and Melbourne can take care of things on this side, but
I cannot imagine any condition which would cause a ship to founder. Modern shipbuilding has gone beyond that.
so I think we've dealt with the barbs, which makes these extra troops a little on the redundant side, but good to have in case the Ottomans try anything, I suppose. So where do we go next attack? Engineering, because I think we're going to need an aqueduct somewhere. Yeah, Melbourne is going to want an aqueduct.
Invincibility lies in the defense, the possibility of victory in the attack.
On coast tiles. Mausoleum must be built adjacent to a harbour district. Okay. That might be quite useful. You can go up north, have a look around there. Bonuses, but honestly might be worth even somewhere like there. Connoisseur.
Sometimes the wheel turns slowly, but it turns.
Right. Okay, so that's their border. Right, you head back to Melbourne so you can heal up. Ooh. I got XP just for sailing close to this. Interesting. Ooh, you need a builder. Definitely.
Üstadı cihan olacaksan önce halkının üstadı olasın. Ve lakin naküsül rumuzu istidatsın.
Great person, great writer.
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a struggle, but let me first do some great thing that shall be told among men hereafter.
Cool. Yeah, we are definitely gonna get Islam. That's gonna have to be okay.
For a friend with an understanding heart is worth no less than a brother.
Awesome. So you're chugging away at builders. What do you need? Library's probably good. Ooh. Major drought. Medieval era, did we Golden Age? Golden Age.
It's all papers and forms. The entire civil service is like a fortress made of papers, forms, and red tape.
Okay, so I think retainers is going to be in play here. Reduces our income a bit, but keeps our citizens a bit happier. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you come a waltzing Matilda, the says, down later to this Billy boy, you come a waltzing Matilda. There's Sydney. Excellent. And we've golden aged. 30% cheaper to purchase with faith. Gold may purchase filling units with faith. That's too movement for builders. Ooh, no, pen, brush, and voice is still good for this. I will look elsewhere in the future. I do apologize, but I needed those horses. Yeah, less production. Everyone likes that. Can I get stronger light cav? Because I've got 2 horsemen. And I've just secured a source of better horses. Better ranged. That's perfectly reasonable. Ooh, yes, you can go get that goody hut that the galley found. Okay. Yeah, I will treat this line as our border. The Ottomans, I won't go into here. And send this little envoy. Just gonna let the Ottomans convert me. Faith is faith, even if you aren't generating it on your own. You can garrison Sydney. Mausoleum. Ah, good, it is land-based. I shall put it here.
One man's magic is another man's engineering.
Good. After that. So you get the iron here. You alert. Get the goody hat. Ooh, a relic. Lovely. That's in the palace. We have no more Great Work slots. I'm gonna have to start building more theater square stuff. Let's go masonry into currency into mathematics. Theater square. They're all +1s. All +1s. Yeah, I suppose.
When wasteful war shall statues overturn, and broils root out the work of masonry.
Alert here. You builder into amphitheater.
Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants.
Okay. Is there anywhere else that would be really nice to settle? It's kind of hard to say. I mean, it might be nice to get somewhere over here, maybe. Let's see what else we've got over here.
In democracy, it's your vote that counts. In feudalism, it's your count that votes.
Ooh, hang on. Let's swap in serfdom for more build charges. Because I've got to build on the go. Ah, another city-state. The Ottomans have got their counselor in there, so... Governor, sorry. Okay. But, like... I could maybe get away with here. And buy up cattle to get pasture. That would require another settler. Which might be tricky to get on. I can't. That's me up there.
If I were again beginning my studies, I would follow the advice of Plato and start with mathematics.
Petra. Yes, you. Go here, please. Yeah, can't get any further north than that, which is slightly bothersome. Go for apprenticeship for the industrial zone, because that's going to be good in Melbourne here, I think. because we'll get 2 copper mines. Don't know if the mount gives a bonus. You can stay here on alert for now. Do you have another trade slot? Not yet. Just double checking something. Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Just double checking I was live. OBS likes to psych me out. Ooh, if I trade with Istanbul, I got some culture. But I really need to check. Ah, that camp is still there. That's not great, but they've got a spearman there. Ah, stuff can embark now. I must pick that up at some point. Let's get a spearman of our own, actually. I just hope Suleiman doesn't get too spooked by all these troops moving his way. It's literally to attack the barbs on your border next to where my trade route's gonna go. There we go. Ooh. Oh, shoot. Well, don't go do that weird thing. Over here. Yes, thank you. Yeah, you can learn now. You can. Ooh, that might not have been the wisest of ideas. Sydney. You should probably have some walls, huh? Just in case. Matilda, sing Matilda. Oof.
We're all apprentices in a craft where no one ever becomes a master.
Pal. It's a good thing I built that spearman. Because now the horseman's gone, I don't have a garrison constant anymore. That archer's gonna have to pull back for that. let's go construction. Because there's a lot of woods I could make use of with that.
Every man should make his son learn some useful trade or profession, so that in these days of changing fortunes, they may have something tangible to fall back
Outback
upon.
stations. Yes, there we go. Adjacent pastures. Okay. Right, okay, you. I need more pop for that. More food will get me more pop, won't it? I'm actually going to reassign Victor to Sydney again, just in case. And let's get Liang in Launceston. Ah. Arctic Ocean at the bottom of the map. And we're playing Australia. I don't think there's a better reason for anything to be upside down. That's wonderful.
A vast tomb lies over me in Halicarnassus, of such dimensions, of such exquisite beauty, as no other shade can boast.
Also, so that gets me some neat bonuses. Oh yeah, extra charges because of feudalism. That's right. Let's get some. Oh, I just went into the water. I just went into the water, and there's a galley right there. Get me a quadrireme. I need a builder. Get that squared away. And another builder up here. That outback station, some more farms. Probably. Yes, you convert here. Actually, scrap that. Go up here, because you can get
Create with the heart,
pop shots.
build with the mind.
You can that's not ideal. Maybe there's an island out there that they're on. God. Maybe we go into banking. Ooh, and we have another trade route slot. Maybe not in Melbourne. Get an amphitheater down. Ooh. Poor Venice. Ooh, that was... Ooh. That hit their walls and everything. Even several tiles inland, Venice has flooding problems. Oh, great. We have land barbs to worry about too. God. Hang on. You go there to fix that. Because that's been broken for ages. Ooh, that's actually a thematically good place for a holy site, but it's got bananas on it. That's still next to the mausoleum, so honestly, yeah. Where did you go? Did you die from that, silly barb? God. And there is another landmass here. Okay. Great scientist and a great writer. Okay. So great writer can head off to Launceston. Now what's your thing? Random medieval or Renaissance. Wounded land units can heal 5 HP per turn. Is that just a passive buff for all my units for the rest of the game? And I don't have to be anywhere specific to trigger it? Yo. That's wild. And printing's not a bad tech.
There are very honest people who do not think that they have had a bargain unless they have cheated a merchant.
Honestly, Merchant Confederacy is pretty good. Do I want Medina Quarter? That's only really going to benefit Canberra right now. No, we'll leave it. Okay, so you go here. Repair. Another city-state. And we have coast tile access so a trader could get there. And we have a trade slot. So let's go. Ooh. fisheries. Do we build those on the lake as well? Aha! There we go. Got our worker back. Back station. Okay, lock you in, get you out of there. Honestly, give me another. I'm gonna lock in Venice more than try and compete.
A knight there was, and that a worthy man, that fro the time that he first began, to riden out he loved chivalry, truth and honour, freedom and courtesy.
Yes, there we go.
If I be she that may you do gladness, for every war ye shall recover a bliss, and him in arms took, and gan him kiss.
Honestly, we want Sydney to prosper, maybe farms here and here. You get back on land. Okay. Another city-state here. Ah. There you are. Nice little triangle here. We can get another one here. Or it'd be a triple there. Because there'd be this one and this one. And this one. I think it would count all 3 times.
It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it.
You can fight a healed, and now why would you have to go all the way over there and then down instead of just across and over? Can you not build a road just from a random spot on the coast? I guess not. Oh, but Buenos Aires gives us way more gold. That's right. You were going to do sea improvements, weren't you? Okay. You're gonna go here to heal, because the barbs are chilling in the north. You can go up there and start dealing with that. And you can improve these deer. Ah, yes, and we're gonna settle over here as well, weren't we? So you can put that settler out. Go on amenities. We've got a theater square. Maybe we do an encampment. on this hill. That is a hill, right? Does it say? You know, again, just in case. Yes, and we did want an aqueduct here. When sending trade routes, let's go industrial because we're trading with Buenos Aires. And they're industrial. And everyone's welcome to do more trade with me. Let's see how that works out. Industrial, unmet player. Where did they go? Ooh, I can go over the top and around.
Madem ki milletin hep ahenktar akvamı muhtelif eden, hikmet-i Süleyman-ı idrakin zaruridir.
Ah, good, he likes me now. Shouldn't be too worried then, but you know, having precautions is never a bad thing. Okay, his borders are blocking me from going any further north on this side. Ah, and ice. On that side, stopping me there. Okay. Yeah, sufficient. A bit more food production. This place isn't the best for food. Yeah, you can go south. I guess you can just be on alert here. Can perhaps yes, you are going. You're recommending I put it on stone. Well, I'll direct you there to start. Yeah, Antarctic at the top, Arctic at the bottom, upside down. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna say south is up, which means south. So, which means east is left, and west is right. Yeah, that's university. And then queue up a shrine. Why are you recommending in all current cities must be built next to an aqueduct. We have a spot we can use. Focus on production. We were going to build an industrial zone, which would make that faster. Let's go into the silk tree and check. Must be adjacent to a harbor. Must be adjacent to a harbor. Ah, yeah. So we are going to need to build a harbor. It needs to be on the coast and adjacent to a harbor. Put the harbor here, we can put the opera house there, right? Right.
Betwixt the stirrup and the ground, mercy I asked, mercy I found. You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is like an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty.
Okay. A bit more production here. Slide around, see who else lives over there. That goes into the fog. Alas, no island full of barbs to explain where they're all coming from. Right. We go here. And Great Admiral. Okay. And of course he spawns over there. One of these days we're gonna get a canal. Range. Cavalry and siege. Cavalry and siege. Actually, I'll leave you there. Because once we have the Sydney Harbor built, I think I'll be able to teleport him there.
Umphambi kukaShaka wakwaZulu ungalokothi uflathela amabutho ami ngeke ngilenze lelo phutha.
Honor to meet you. Risk to share, yes, but a small one. It's a great idea. It should help promote trade. Okay, so they're a fair bit in, but they do have a coast and a harbor. They're the ones that got Stonehenge. Don't appear to have a proper religion yet. That's interesting. Oh! That's why we suddenly became aware of them. Oh dear! They are settling quite far from their capital. Ooh. Sydney could put an industrial zone there. I'm gonna add tech to that effect. I should probably attack that as well. Is that more Zulu stuff? It might be more Zulu stuff. They seem to have free reign of this continent to the east, which is concerning, to say the least. Oh no, they do have a faith, it just hasn't gotten to the capital yet, which is odd. Luxury trade. Yes, for now. I am not terrified at all.
أنا السلطان موسى سيد مالي وبحمد الله أنا رجل غني جدا جدا تشرفت بلقائكم.
It's Musa, honor to meet you. I'd love to sample your hospitality. And you're all up on this landmass. Okay. Yeah. You sleep there for a moment. Okay. Can't get much further that way. Ooh. 100 borders carrying sacks of gold. Your delegation is most welcome. Right. You stay alert in the lake for now. And we settle here. And buy up the cattle. Oh! Oops! I forgot. Pastures or culture bombs. We just stole 2 of Venice's farm tiles. Ooh! And yeah, ooh, ups our trade capacity, gives us housing. That's all quite good stuff. Yes, we should start. Now, we have a university, which means we'll be able to build archaeologists. So, we'll put an art museum in Launceston, but an archaeological museum in Canberra. So we can get a good variety of great works. That's fine.
If you owe the bank $100, that's your problem. If you owe the bank $100 million, that's the bank's problem.
And our tech.
In a market economy, however, the individual has some possibility of escaping from the power of the state.
Hmm. I think we can swap in triangular trade. Is Angkor Wat a classical wonder? Yeah. We're still on a outdated government type. You might want to swing. Hang on. You could maybe swing into Merchant Republic. That's not a government type I use very often. Well, let's go reform coinage. Also, why are we back down to one trade slot? Huh. Military engineering, printing, mass production, and typography would be good.
The more science intervenes in warfare, the more will be the need for engineers in the field armies. In the late war, there were never enough sappers at any time.
So unlock
Bravery
Niter.
is being the only one who knows you're afraid.
We unlocked Niter, but it didn't tell us we had any sources of it. Ha! Down here. Don't know if Melbourne's going to sprawl enough for that. The Ottomans have some. We might need another city here just to snag some Niter within a workable distance. So let's queue up another settler. Going quite wide, which is surprising me a bit. Yeah. Mali and Sumeria.
Those
so
who in
Sumeria,
quarrels interpose must often wipe a bloody nose.
So Sumeria must be over here somewhere. So maybe we whiz around the, I suppose, northern coast of Mali. Industrial zone. Oh, that one's better. That does make more sense. Yeah, because of the frickin' marble. So we got lumber, stone, marble. All to that one. Yeah, that makes sense. And if we were to put another lumber yard there, that'd boost it. crossbowmen. Construct an industrial zone. We're doing that. So why don't we throw an envoy at Buenos Aires as well? We can easily...
Being a mercenary, though, hey, we just go wherever there's a mixture of money and trouble.
Trade confederation rather than triangular trade, because culture and science. We're making decent gold income anyway. So yeah. And Auckland's over here. Okay. Okay. And regards to crossbowmen. Next turn. An embassy. I don't want to get too friendly with the Zulu.
Remember that people break down too, not just machinery.
I'll need to start sending envoys if I want to get past. That's annoying. Either that or I lean into naval techs a bit so I can just go around. Yes. There we go. Excellent. Ooh. What? Well, that's a shame. That won't work. Ooh, that's right. I was going to send a delegation. Gives them in place of treasury with those of the others. Okay, that's not good. That is not a good thing to be seeing. Plus 5. Oh, because there's a bunch of reefs. Okay. Right, I need to queue up some counter artillery. Station on the hills here. Try and prevent any landing.
We shall not cease from exploration, and the end of all our exploring will be to arrive where we started and know the place for the first time.
achievement unlocked. Merchant Republic. Right. That can go there. Praetorian. In wild card. Great artist points. Choose civic. Ah. We can go back to beelining now. Can't forget the objective after all. That goes over water. I mean, there is road network. Let's actually keep trading for this staple. Elon alert. Have some more troops over here while we're waiting on that settler. Yes. Do we already have an embassy? Delegates or embassy seat. Settled near them. Don't currently have an alliance. No grievances. Okay. Ooh. Builder. Do some repairs.
ماذا فعلتم ليأخذ الله منكم تلك المكافأة؟ عودوا إلى طريق الصواب.
The pen might not be mightier than the sword, but maybe the printing press is heavier than the siege weapon. Just a few words can change everything.
Flatland adjacent to city center. Let's might be the only good spot for that. Yeah. Settler's gonna be ready. Boost production to city center buildings, because I'm gonna want to start throwing up walls, and using raw production to make units cost less. Good. artillery. Q. Industrial zone. Only one? The adjacent mine. Here, adjacent. You get more in the district and the aqueduct. Man, I don't even. Honestly, yeah, you guys can just set up a line of crossbowmen. And you guys queue up a wall. Yes, we can be friends.
Strategy requires thought. Tactics require observation.
Okay. Now have I've got military engineers now. Right? I need buildings in my encampments to build military engineers. That's right.
Doubt if you will, but the truth is that which I have told, and forever rests upon lies like oil over water.
Of all the texts for that quote to be from.
And, being merry and young, they did not miss any chances of hearing about the beautiful maids of the city.
Right. What do with you? Ah. Hello. I think... maybe here. And you here. I'll definitely want to put forts. What's the icon? Yeah. Wait, hang on. That tile's not being used for anything. Yeah, it gets rid of rainforest, but I don't have Chichen Itza yet, so it's not actually causing any harm. Well, that maybe's a planet.
Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go no more out.
Oof. Big 3-panel religious paintings. Those are actually pretty cool. Bit hard to see all the details that small though. Yeah, you can stay there on alert. You alert there. Yes. Please, embassies.
The temple is surrounded by a moat, and access is by a single bridge, protected by 2 stone tigers so grand and fearsome as to strike terror into the visitor.
Right. Got some walls up. Oh, the Highwind Triptych. That's this guy. Okay. I may have butchered that pronunciation. Colonialism.
Colonialism. The enforced spread of the rule of reason. But who is going to spread it among the colonizers?
Raj is basically an upgrade of that. I'm going to swap traveling merchants. You go on alert there. Big old land purchase. Garrison you. Also, I'm just gonna buy a builder here. Save myself some turns. Let's go art museum here. Gonna get archaeologists in 5 turns. Nicer. Alert here. Okay. I think quadrilates need more ships. And the trader in Hobart can help maybe get a direct capital connection by the roads.
What can be labelled, packaged, mass-produced is neither truth nor art.
coast adjacent to an industrial zone. We might have a use yet. Suboptimal maybe, but okay, and you go to the other nighter. Yeah, that is definitely on the coast. Okay, can I build? I can. Okay, good news. My galley's gonna be upgradable soon. Get a privateer out as well. Absolutely not.
Had I been present at the creation, I would have given some useful hints for the better ordering of the universe.
Right, and I can see antiquity sites now. It will just go on the existing roads, but connecting Adelaide is a good idea. Get some walls up. Make use of that amazing campus.
Not all who wander are lost.
Okay. Castles, better walls. Housing. Ooh. of this over one siege unit that might not actually mean anything. But God, that's what the Zulus do, just by reputation. They make you go, oh crud. I need some military stuff. Yeah, I need housing here too. That's going to be an ongoing problem, isn't it? Why can't I build a fort there? Why can't I build a fort there? Acquire siege tactics. Is it because of the freaking rainforest? Oh my god. Gonna have to send a worker down to chop that?
If you see a castle under fog, you must walk there to meet the extraordinary dreams.
Don't have the money. I am losing money like crazy. That's not very cash money. Oh, well, oh, I don't have siege tactics. I've only gotten the Eureka for siege tactics. I don't actually have the tech. You. That's actually quite good, thank you. What was I gonna put there? Commercial hub, that's right. Ooh, that gives me +1. That's a +3. Ah, from the peel. Okay. I can steal that city-state. Might make it a bit less of a threat. Elements have switched to autocracy. Still a lower tier government. Aww, did I Dark Age? Okay. You hang on a sec there. Wait a couple turns. Yeah, I Dark Aged. Son of a bitch. Form the coinage again. Need to start getting more trade routes up. production. I need to queue archaeologist.
All the best romances bloom in the midst of a good siege.
Perfect. Gunpowder into metal casting. Crud. Go to Adelaide. That'll have to be next to get a theater square. Also, I can get rid of that attack.
The real use of gunpowder is to make all men tall.
Right, I've got my niter going. It's the gold that's the problem. I do need to get a worker here then. Queue up builder. Escort, sleep. Queue alert. You can sleep. You can do this. Yeah. Oh, great. That's always going to be the thing, isn't it?
Madem ki milletin hep ahenktar akvamı muhtelif eden, hikmet-i Süleyman'ı idrakin zaruridir.
Excellent. Okay. Vodka. Yes. We've already gone in embassy, don't we? Ooh. We could do religious work of art swap. Ooh, why did our access level go down? Economic alliance? Okay. Good. And production cheaper. Yes. Okay.
The whole palace complex is built along a central axis, the axis of the world. Everything in the four directions suspend from this central point, represented by these palaces.
Good.
Don't judge someone until you've stood at his forge and worked with his hammer.
Okay. units. Damn. That should help a lot. That should help tons. Square rigging. Yes. Oh, what are you doing with those units? Okay, it's only 2 units. They're actually military. The rest are apostles, which is fine because I'm already following your religion for the most part. Well, about half of my cities. The rest are pagans still. Ooh. Oh, that's good. Take that.
Uvumelelana amabutho akho enza intando yawo. Kufanele asebenze ndawonye enza intando yakho.
I haven't got corps or armies yet, Shaka.
Water and air, the 2 essentials on which life depends, have become global garbage cans.
Naturalists. What are you for? Are you coming here? I'll send you there. Yeah, we can do Renaissance ones. 16 turns until cultural heritage. Fantastic. Right. Oh, banks. Gold, yes please. Back station. Yep, it's just better. Awesome. I wouldn't say my empire's populations are small, Shaka. Oh, there's no plantation there? Huh.
There is little man has made that approaches anything in nature, but a sailing ship does.
Speaking of sailing ships, lacking gold. go for steam power. Great musician. Awesome. Go to Sydney. Get ready to put your work in the Opera House. Also, perhaps you should make your way over here. Right. We need more housing. We don't have a lot of options for that. Encampments can give housing. And would be useful in case the Zulus come this way. Yeah, medieval walls. Yeah, more defenses. You can sleep. And archaeologist. Go close to start. Ah, trade slots. Oh, and maybe should be taking advantage of those trade slots, especially with our economic alliance. Because we've already got a ton of trade slots, so actually... You're annoyed about amenities. That's where the Opera House is going to go. Barracks. Okay. Sydney's worried about amenities. I'm not interested. Let me say. Housing. Dam would do that. And it'd only break one triangle. Barbarian artifacts are kinda rare. So go with that. Hobart's housing. Everyone's housing. And I completely skip past urbanization in my beelining efforts.
I think the human race made a big mistake at the beginning of the Industrial Revolution. We leaped for the mechanical things. People need the use of their hands to feel creative.
And yeah, you can go to Istanbul again. Right. Where do we go next? Yeah, let's get the ones in the desert. Ooh. Is that Canada's sphere of influence? Oh, we're gonna grow there in a couple turns anyway. That's fine. Let's another place where we can build military engineers would go on this. Yes, Renaissance walls. Just get everything on the coast beefed up, just in case. Ancient era me. Please tell me that's ancient era Venice. Okay. So we don't have a second art museum yet, do we? Oh no. Okay, I'll do another me one. I'm probably the only civ that's doing archaeology at this point.
You don't stumble upon your heritage. It's there, just waiting to be explored and shared.
Okay. Let's swap in heritage tourism here. And perfect timing. Production focus. 32 turns. We need urbanization for the neighborhoods. Oi, Suleiman. It's my season. Ah, okay. Great scientist. Mendeleev. Weaker for chemistry and a random industry tech. Military science, okay. Aqueduct there. So, solve the housing. Granary for a bit more food.
A diplomat is a man who always remembers a woman's birthday, but never remembers her age.
This Vulcan might be a little useful. Good, that's not affecting Sigma's loyalty. Okay, great works. Because Bosh, Bosh, Rublev can't move. Ooh.
Out of this room, there was a passage into the Emperor's bedchamber, the walls whereof were of jet, and the floor of black marble. The roof was of mother of pearl, where the moon and blazing stars were represented by white diamonds, and his bed was made of diamonds and carbuncles.
Okay. Drought.
New opinions are always suspected, and usually opposed, without any other reason but because they are not already common.
Don't think I'm going to swap anything in.
It is known that man has 5 exterior senses, and every sense is ignorant of each other. For the nose knows not what the eyes see, nor the eyes what the ears hear. Neither do the ears know what the tongue tastes.
Lighthouse gives housing.
Madem ki milletin hep ahenktar akvamı muhtelif eden, hikmet-i Süleyman'ı idrakin zaruridir.
Right. Should probably upgrade all of my boats. Honestly. They should be more like here in between the two forts. Because they'll want to go straight for Canberra, most likely, if they do come.
It is arguable whether the human race have been gainers by the march of science beyond the steam engine.
Railroads. Right. Heartbeat of steam. Hope that one pays off. Also, it won't let me canal between the lakes, but it will let me canal here. blessing and a curse that creates a bit of a gap in the naval defenses, but on the other hand, cool. And also, trade ships can go in and out direct from the capital. Also, I have more troops that can be upgraded. There's no garrison here? Jeez. So you can sleep there. Factory. You can repeat the route to Adelaide for now, that's fine. It requires a temple, but I can't build the temple. Why can't I build the temple? Government Plaza. I can put you over here. That space isn't being used for much anyway. Okay, you go to Adelaide. I guess we'll have to put a theater square there soon.
It is nationalism which engenders nations, and not the other way around.
Governor. I should probably have a governor in Adelaide, because it's pretty far from the capital.
Uvumelelana amabutho akho enza intando yawo. Kufanele asebenze ndawonye enza intando yakho.
I'm gonna say, don't get mad at me, I'm just a little guy. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses. And World's Fair. Yeah, we can do a World's Fair. Oh, luxuries. Amenities for spices, please. That's a drought. Is that?
Let's get on our knees and pray. I don't know to whom. Is there a patron saint of ballistics yet?
Okay. Can. Not enough gold. Oopsie. coast through to combustion, wherever that takes us. Amenities and housing with cities with governors. Oh. Yes. That's going to make the most sense. Awesome. You can sleep there. Oh, that's Venice's. Not our problem. Geez, that sounded mean. Ah, that's right. I will queue builder. Yes, we can stay friends.
A common mistake that people make when trying to design something completely foolproof is to underestimate the ingenuity of complete fools.
I'm gonna throw in skyscrapers there. Because that should speed that up a little. Let's go archaeological, because we've got a university here. Plus one amenity for every canal. Building a canal.
ماذا فعلتم ليأخذ الله منكم تلك المكافأة؟ عودوا إلى طريق الصواب.
Is that low faith generation he's about, or I don't know. I love how I built a dam here even though I've already got the Great Bath. Like, I built the dam pretty much purely for the housing.
It's the Industrial Revolution and the growth of urban concentrations that led to a sense of anonymity.
Okay, so I can do neighborhoods now. That's a good thing. Let's dip into opera and ballet. Because I like Bolshoi theater. Hardly anyone ever goes for it. The AI never goes for it because of the tech tree dead end. Ooh, I can make a fleet. I don't have armadas yet.
However beautiful the strategy, you should occasionally look at the results.
Yep, I can do that now. Perfect. I'm getting a lot of governor towns, good grief.
opera is when a guy gets stabbed in the back and, instead of bleeding, he sings.
Okay. Theology. Housing's not a problem here yet. So we built along a river adjacent to an industrial zone district with a factory. I've got a fort there. Oh my god. I've got a fort there. I don't want to get rid of that fort. I don't want to get rid of that fort. I'm not going to get rid of the fort. This is my sole goal. It doesn't matter if I'm playing in an unoptimized way. Because that is my only objective. Keep the card out of Shaka's hands. Yes, we can renew the economic alliance. Thank you for reminding me. Bruh. Okay. So diplomat favor. Yeah, foreign ministry. Trade academy. More housing. Those armies can be trained directly. Click that up a little. Start competing with Shaka for Vilnius. That one might piss him off a little more. Because it's sandwiched in between two of his cities.
Never criticize a rifleman until you've walked a mile in his shoes. That way, he'll be barefoot and you'll be out of range.
Okay, we're not got the gold to upgrade you yet. Also, you stand in a tile where you've got better defenses. And now we have coal. Do a bit more food production down here, so let's see what we can build. Coal power plant, yeah, let's make use of that. No. Oh, also.
I only understand friendship, or scorched earth.
go. And, ooh, embassy. Can I do a bit of a trade? Never mind. What about my you don't have any great works. Got an embassy. Good. Also, do you have any luxury duplicates? There you go. And on that matter, you have the same kind of stuff we do. Anyway, yeah, let me say, why not? At this point, Ottomans are considering a war on Mali. That's not good. Why would you go and do that? They're so far away. Yeah, Outback Station here. Sounds like a good plan. Great Admiral. It's over there again. What do I... All your cities within 6 tiles are always 100%. That's not going to be helpful there. Hang on. Not as much housing as I could get. But I think it makes more sense thematically. Sure. Housing is starting to become a slight problem. Over here, throw some stations up. That might help things a bit. I put an industrial zone here, yeah. Two industrial zones right next to each other. And you're going... yeah. Can keep doing that. What do we got? Shrine. World's ours for the taking, and take it you have. 2 turns. I'm gonna get this done in one stream. I'm impressed. Rising smoke, having machinery, a power of nature is harnessed by Australia and the cause of power and progress. So we've got 2 turns, 1 turn until the Opera House. Oh my god, I'm gonna do it in one go. Right. Honestly, you could do the harbor. That's a good spot if I've ever seen one.
An opera begins long before the curtain goes up and ends long after it has come down. It starts in my imagination, it becomes my life, and it stays part of my life long after I've left the opera house. When they are preparing for war,
I was supposed to save the turn before I did that. I really hope I didn't just beans this whole thing by forgetting to save. Hang on, I'm just gonna check something. If I load that save, does it play the cutscene again?
new frontiers of discovery expand our understanding, from the tiny atom to the majesty of outer space. Mysteries long tolerated are closer than ever to revealing their deepest secrets beyond what we can easily see. You will choose how to use this knowledge and push back the greatest darkness we have yet faced. Prime Minister Curtin, you will lead Australia.
It doesn't play the cutscene again. I beansed it. I was supposed to save the turn before. Oh. supposed to save the turn before. Hang on. Hang on. Quick save. How far back was the most recent autosave? Turn 199. Which is this turn. There is an autosave. Oh, there are autosaves every turn. So if I were to load this save,
New frontiers of discovery expand our understanding, from the tiny atom to the majesty of outer space. Mysteries long tolerated are closer than ever to revealing their deepest secrets beyond what we can easily see. You will choose how to use this knowledge.
okay. Good. What? One turn until complete. Okay, so if I now escape and save and add a little reminder, that's the save. So I now have one with that. Okay. Okay. So that's my stupidity setup. That's my stupidity setup. That said, I am really enjoying this playthrough. I'm gonna check on my world rankings. I'm actually leading on Diplo. And I've got a massive cultural advantage because I was beelining up the top of the tree. I'm second on culture. I'm also leading domination because of all those troops I panic built. Oh, the Zulus are down there. I was worrying off of reputation alone. But yeah, I might call it there for today because I've been here for over 3 hours. And I don't really want to sit here all day. And I have got my, what I was aiming to do done. So, yeah, I think I'm going to call it here. I might stream something tomorrow. Maybe some more CK or something, I don't know. Or I might painfully try to learn Vicky 3, because I picked that up on sale recently. But yeah. I'd like to thank you very much for being here, and thank you very much for watching. And do come a waltzing Matilda with me next time. Goodbye.